What is up, Castle Clash? So, I wanted to do a video a long time ago. Just of 5 straight runs. These are 5 consecutive runs on Dungeon 8, Skull 11, with no losses, and 2 shards in the end. My last few runs I did get shards. Unbelievable, right? I am Phinalhour. For those of you that don't know, I have like the worst drop rate in the history of Castle Clash. But this is a video I wanted to do for quite some time, and just show, you know, farming for those shards and being consistent and just having 5 consecutive runs. So, I guess cool things to point out in this video, the damages, the damage that TG is doing, and the damage that Snowzilla is doing, of course Spirit Mage, but there's some that are 26,000 from Thunder God, and as long as my Spirit Mage and as long as my Druid buffs my Spirit Mage and my Pumpkin Duke buff my Spirit Mage, she can do 30k. So, pretty cool little things. And watch, you'll see the routes are the same every time. This is pretty much just how I do it while I'm at work. Just sitting there, you know, in a meeting or whatnot. I'll run this dungeon like this and just go through my 5 and try to Sharm Fards. Yeah, you see what I did there in the title? Sharm Fards. So, yep. So you can see I get the buff, I get the Pumpkin Duke buff before I even go through that first wall, and it becomes a double buff right here on the second wall. It's really cool to use the walls right there in the front, in the very first part, to gain that double buff, because he'll spend some time attacking those walls, and you know, as long as he has a target, he will he'll pretty much double buff for a good 3 to 4 seconds, I think it is. Once he is a 6 out of 9 celebrate. So, also important to note that spot where I dropped Snowzilla off to the left there, that is also my succubus drop point. When I was just trying to level her, trying to help her gain EXP, and it's a nifty little spot. It adds just a little extra punch of DPS where the Spirit Mage is. If your TG can't get to her by the time you get there, it's a great drop spot for your 5th or 3rd or whatever, or 4th. When I was trying to get Spirit Mage and Druid to 140, I was just running this in a trio. That's why my TG is so much higher than my Pumpkin Duke. You know, it's not a problem, it just takes longer. I like to do it like this because the Pumpkin Duke just adds such a fury. I mean, he's all over the place, and it's really cool. I don't need to drop Snowzilla, but for that same reason, you know, just trying to speed things up, and like I said, run this dungeon while I'm in meetings, and you know, just all over. That was a really clutch restoration right there. I remember as I was doing it with my mouse on BlueStacks, I was like, no, I hope I get it. I haven't played League of Legends in so long. My reflexes have gone from cat-like to sludge. So, every single run, same thing. You know, might be boring, but gets the job done. There was Pumpkin Duke down there hitting 15K with a single PD. There's 20K, 21K. So Pumpkin Duke is really amazing. It really is. Also, in my last video, Castle Class, Snowzilla, someone asked about War God, and I haven't actually had War God on this Snowzilla, but I have a second account, and I know everyone who knows me knows I don't smurf, but I had this second account that I started eons ago, and I came back to it, and I had 3,600 gems, or no, 1,600, sorry, 1,600 gems, and I rolled a TG, a Paladin, a Ninja, and then with our most recent update, with our most recent server maintenance where we got 300, I rolled a friggin' Snowzilla with a 4 out of 5 War God. So I'm going to do a video just on that, just for that comment, because it is amazing. You know, I've only got 1,600 might on that account, but Snowzilla's War God is, wow. He hits hard. He's on level 29 right now, and he's procking for each hit is like 950, so that's almost 8 grand. 8,000 damage already, so really cool. I'll be putting that video out soon, so keep watching for that one. There's a 23K by the TG. Really love this route. I use the hell out of it. Definitely very consistent, and that's important, especially when you're just in it for the shards. I mean, obviously I'm not in it for EXP right now. The HB, there's such a cap on HB right now. But IGG is changing that soon, so there it is. So 74 shards for those 5 runs, and yeah. So stay tuned for the next one, guys. Thanks for watching this. Until next time, see ya.